Hi, it's me, Rachel Lynn, and today's Financial Friday is my April mid-month update. If you are new to my channel, I am on a journey to get out of my student loan debt and lose some weight along the way, and Financial Fridays is all about getting out of debt and my budgets and just anything money related. So if that interests you, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join me on this journey. So I have been kind of in the midst of a no spend, kind of branching over the end of March into the beginning of April, but I have officially ended my no spend. Everything that is in this budget is as of the 15th of April, so you'll have to check out my Money Monday videos where I talk about everything that I spent in the previous week. This goes into more detail because it also has what I spend on gift cards and cash, and those things do not touch my budget that you are about to see here. So let's go ahead and check out my budget. The first thing I have is a couple of notes. First of all, my HP Instant Ink. I completely forgot when setting up my April budget that would be coming out in April. I received a couple of free months in February and March because they overcharged me in January. So I just completely forgot to add it in. I guess I got used to not paying that bill very quickly. And then kind of labeled under the sinking fund category, I have already added a little bit of money. It's not actually going to my sinking funds. So in March, at the end of March, I miscalculated some of last month's transactions because I had gotten a Capital One 360 referral bonus of $20. I didn't send it back to my main bank and then send it back, and then I miscalculated that $20. I miscalculated 40 cents. One of the transactions from last month, I think I put it in as 58 cents, but it was really 98 cents. So it was 40 cents off there. And then I was a penny off for something else, just as silly. I don't know. It ended up being $20.41, but I was just off. I just did some miscalculations. As much as I love numbers and I'm pretty good with keeping track of all the numbers, just those things fell through the cracks last month. I mean, it happens. And so I had to make a budget adjustment, and I'm just going to be over $20.41 in my sinking funds account, even though that's not really what it was for. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so for my main known allocations, this is where the amounts don't really change very much. I know what to expect. So for church, that was one that kind of messed up too. So I was planning on raising my church giving from $25 a week to $30 a week. And I do still plan on doing that. However, when I went in and changed the amount, it still charged my card, and I think it's because of the date that I did it. I did it on the weekend or just before the weekend or something. And it charged me the $25 and $30. So I kind of got charged for 2 weeks in one. Right now I am at $110 that I've already given to the church. And then of course I'm going to be $25 over because on the 30th of March that came out that I forgot to leave that in my bank account for my March budget. Just March budget, I guess, was all over the place because I messed up in so many different areas. But anyway, I'm a week ahead in giving to my church. For my savings, that is my Capital One 360 interest that I earn on the money in my bank accounts there, in my savings and checking accounts, and that just goes straight into my savings. I have about $17 in there. And then my rent is my undergraduate degree. That's $273.66. That does not change. My graduate loan payment, the minimum payment that I have right now is $110.24. That has been paid. Of course, I have not made my extra student loan payment yet. I do that at the end of the month. I never add anything to my extra checking account. That is just half of my emergency fund. And then here's the $20.41 that I was talking about. I will be over in this category in my budget by $20.41. And I'm not upset about that. It's not gonna ruin me. And then of course I paid $5.29 to HP Instant Ink. Next up is my gas allocation, and you will notice that I have gotten gas a lot this month. That is because I work at Keeneland, which is about an hour from where I live, and it is just in April and October. I mean, it's a great job for extra money coming in, but it's an hour away one way, so 2 hours, and I have worked several days already. So I so far have spent $21.45, $25.73, $27.77, $24.79. So I have spent a total of $99.74 already this month. I'm gonna need at least 1 or 2 more fill-ups before the end of the month. Then for my groceries allocation, I have actually broken my no spend. So if you've been following my no spend, then you'll notice I went to the store. I had to get snacks for my kids. I needed groceries for myself. While I could make excuses for snacks and groceries, I didn't want to keep amending my no spend rules. Like I set those rules up to be a 1 week no spend, not to last me for a very long time. And I ended up doing 4 weeks of no spend with those rules. So I feel like those rules are good. I'm good to go, and I don't need to change them. So I spent $53.26 on groceries for myself, and then $38.19 on groceries for snacks for my kindergartners. I buy the snacks for my kindergartners, and I am reimbursed from my school. Next up is my teaching allocation. Of course, I allow myself money to spend on my classroom because I'm a teacher, and that's what I do. And there are things that I need, and there are things that I want, and so I give myself a little bit of an allowance to do that. So for April so far, I have spent $50 on Scholastic books. I spent $5.30 at Target. This was raised so that I can purchase things for the end of the year, and there are already things that have come up that I'm like, oh, I need these, but I keep trying to wait and wait. Like, that's something that my no spend taught me, is I can wait. Like, if I can wait on it, I should wait on it. So the things that I got at Target, it couldn't wait any longer. I needed it for this week. For my spending allocation, of course, Apple iTunes, that comes out automatically. But of course, because it is an automatic withdrawal and it's something that I've already planned to pay, then it doesn't count towards my no spend. So Target does count towards my no spend. These are some things that I needed. I needed some more eye makeup remover, and I can't even remember what else I got, but it was stuff that I needed. I upped this budget for the month of April just in case, because I am working so much, just in case I needed a slight outlet for spending a little bit more. Then I wanted to have that because of the extra work that I'm doing. I just wanted a little bit more wiggle room just in case, and I don't think I'm going to need it. I was really hopeful that I wouldn't spend it, and there's still a couple weeks left in April, but there's nothing that I'm like, oh, I've been dying to get this thing or buy this thing. Like, there's nothing that I really want. So I really think that I will come in under budget, well under budget, in my spending allocation for the month of April. But if I don't, that's okay. I like having the freedom of being able to spend if I want to. It makes me less inclined to spend, I think. For my restaurant allocation, I spent $1.79 at McDonald's. I got breakfast before my 5K last Saturday. It was very cheap. I just got apple slices and a fruit and yogurt parfait. I upped this by a lot as well, just so that I had the wiggle room, especially from driving a lot and traveling a lot and working a lot. I wanted to be able to eat out if I needed to. And so this one, again, I don't think that I'm gonna need all of that, but if I choose to spend it, like if I choose to go out to one really fancy restaurant and spend that $70, that's okay, because I planned to spend it. I don't really plan on doing that, but I could if I wanted to. The last major allocation is my weight loss allocation. I have not bought any 5Ks yet. I am a month ahead on when I purchased my 5Ks. So even though I've done my April 5K, if you don't know, I'm trying to do a 5K each month of the year as part of my weight loss plan. My 5K that I went to last week will be posted tomorrow, so make sure that you check that out, because it was a lot of fun, and just like, oh my gosh, the scenery there was so beautiful. I already have a 5K in mind for May. It's just the price doesn't go up until like the week before, and I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to make it with timing, because I'll be working at Churchill Downs, and so I'm still just trying to figure out the timing on that. And since the price doesn't go up and it's the one that I want to do, I just keep waiting. It's one of those things from my no spend. I'm just gonna wait. Next up is sinking funds. I haven't spent anything from any of my sinking funds, so there's nothing to talk about here. And then, of course, my favorite part is income, and this is what I have made so far. I got my first paycheck from teaching for $1145.93. Of course, I'm on salary, so the other one is the exact same amount. Capital One interest, I earned $1.41. You've already seen that. And then I got my first paycheck from Keeneland. This was working 3 days. The first 3 days that they were open, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I was paid $327.49. And then the last thing I like to do is just kind of go over how everything feeds into what my main budget looks like. So, of course, for church, I have $10 left, but I do plan on being $25 over because of the March payment that kind of went through and had to go into my April budget. Of course, my savings is always over because I don't calculate that into my budget. It's just purely what I make on interest from Capital One 360. Then, of course, rent and my graduate loan payments are exactly as planned. I don't make my extra student loan payment until the end, so hopefully this will be way over. And then extra checking, I don't add anything to that. My sinking funds, I still have money to send, but this is going to be, by the end of the month, it'll be $20.41 over. My HP Instant Ink is $5.29 over because, of course, I forgot to budget it. Verizon, it has not been paid yet. Gas, I still have $50 left. Groceries, I still have $33.55. Teaching is $24.70 left. Spending $87.37 left. If I need more grocery money, I'll probably just use spending money for groceries. Restaurants is $73.21. Of course, I could use that for grocery money too. And then my weight loss category, I still have $50, and I don't remember how much the 5K is that I'm planning on doing for May, but I'm pretty sure it was less than $50. I think it was like $30 or $40. That's usually what they run. I have already earned $328.90 over what I base my main budget on. So if I spent all of the extra money in all my categories, of course allowing for where some of the overages are going to be, like in church and my sinking funds, I should be making a pretty decent sized payment towards my student loans at the end of the month. I am pretty pleased with the way things have worked out, at least so far this month. It is very, very helpful that I had the no spend challenge that I challenged myself to and extended that into April, and it was able to save me quite a bit of money the first couple of weeks, or at least the first week or so in there. Doing a no spend even for just a week, it seems like it really has changed the way that I'm spending, and it really is affecting my budget in all the good ways. I'm happy with the way that things are going. Of course, there are a couple more weeks left in April, so we'll just have to see how things pan out. So don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. Please make sure that you catch my April budget recap, which I will do, I guess, probably like the first Friday in May. It should be posted, and I will recap how I did completely in the month of April. You can see if I went over in any categories, how much I was able to put towards debt. That's the most exciting part for me at the end of the month. I would love to know from you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how your budget is going so far this month. And don't forget to like this video for doing such a great job at the beginning of April. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm tired.